hello, hello. One downside about my phone being exactly where it's at is that it's like directly in the way of my computer. Ow, my hip just popped. Haley's here.
Hi.
Hey. My hip just popped.
I don't know why you keep saying we when it's you.
Which part?
I'm typically ready to go live early. You are the one that needs to
Oh, I mean we as in me and my family. Me and my lifestyle.
when you're texting somebody, you know that includes the person you're texting, right? You should say my family needs to get it together.
Maybe. Maybe context. I don't know. Either way. Either way. Either way.
Well, it shouldn't be a problem now. Chris is off on Sunday.
That doesn't mean much.
I'm just picking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Rowan is in bed because I put Rowan to bed. I fed him dinner. Archer ate. Granted, I don't know who fed Archer dinner, but he ate SpaghettiOs. But he took his medicine because I gave it to him. And he ate a dessert because I gave it to him. Somebody was sleeping. Hello, DJ. Hello. So I literally am on my last tiny turtle.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I want to continue doing more in silver. But I kind of don't.
Okay, well, how many shells do you have left prepped?
Oh, I'm pretty sure I prepped like 50 of them.
Okay, well, how many turtles do you have done?
Well, I think I sold 10 or 20 of the original that I prepped. So maybe there's 30 left. And there might be 15 here. Hi, Hunter.
I say you don't prep 10, prep 15. And then that way, if you have 2 small markets, you have enough. Then you don't have to prep for a while.
Well, I have like 15 prepped once I finish this last one.
Oh, okay. Just
Yeah.
up. Those need to be up by 5. Those need to be the odd one, like 15. Needs to be your new goal.
Something like that, for sure. Hello, Ann Shop. Quiet. No sound. Not allowed.
Well, think about it. If you prep more now, you won't have to prep more later. That's the thing. Because you don't
That's
like
true.
making them. Did you up your price on them?
I said I was going to, and then once I realized that I was selling them at the same price as I always was. So then I couldn't fix it at that market because I already sold some at the original price. And then I think I haven't made them again since then. So the intention is to up them.
Okay, so Tuesday, remind me no, I'll remind you to update your inventory price.
Oh, I
12.
have. I've updated the
Okay.
inventory thing. I just didn't tell people that they were $12 at my event.
Well, you need to write that down and put it in your market supply stuff so that way you'll remember. I don't know what else to tell you.
Me either. Me either.
But no, I'm gonna make one more gator in this dark green. And then I'm gonna go to frogs next.
Good deal.
I don't know if my timer is going to work.
Um, mine
Hopefully.
worked, but I don't know about yours. Hello,
Well, if
Alyssa.
not, hello. Um, if not, I at least know what hour, what minute. I don't remember the second,
Yeah,
so I can fix it later.
yeah. And that was one thing that I had, um, like I had wrote down on my end as well because I'm like, if this doesn't work, then this kind of screws me up. Well, like we'll just this is where I was, and we're just gonna set a new timer for this, and yeah.
Nine
Hey, Morgan.
thirty-seven. And I started crocheting at 7:10. Okay.
So I have started watching a new crochet YouTuber. I believe that it is called Crochet by Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it's Kris.
Mm-hmm.
And she's funny. And I like her editing style. Like, she does have a lot of energy, but it's not her editing skills are way better than mine. But her ADHD shows strong and proud. And I love it. The chaos is crazy and I love it.
Yeah, I can't add another YouTuber right now. I have too many to watch. I watch so many.
I am subscribed to so many, but I don't really watch a lot of them. I just I'm not in the mood to watch a lot of the low energy stuff most of the time. Thank
My
you,
kind of
Alyssa.
people. My kind of people.
Yeah. I need something that's gonna keep me interested or I'm gonna lose momentum and I'm gonna get distracted.
Mm.
I'm sitting here, I'm like, what is this little sound that I'm hearing? I have a small fan on my desk. Yes, yes, yes. Subscribe to Haley. Subscribe to me. Let's have a good live.
No,
I
right now
literally
I'm
think
at. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I literally think the last one had like 250 views by the end of it. Like, ouch. Ouch.
Well, have had a very productive day. We went and ate breakfast with Cody's parents. We typically do that if he's home on Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went to Walmart, Home Depot. We went to Ross. I went into Ross because I'm looking for like the poo stuff. So I'm seeing what the
Mm-hmm.
local stores carry. And then I happened to find something. I told him, I said, "Oh, I'll come back for it another day." He's like, "Oh, it ain't that much. Just go ahead and get it." And it's the blanket that I wanted. They had it in
Oh,
pink, yellow, and blue. So I got the yellow one. And so we got that. Um, we got flowers, deal, and the bell pepper plants we needed to finish up the garden.
okay.
So, which my flowers are on the porch. So I tried to
Yeah,
do sunflowers last year and they just didn't work out. So this year I was like, I'll just get some regular flowers just to have there. If they die, they die. If they don't die, then they don't die. It's okay. Um,
I I buy like end of year bulbs and stuff at Walmart when I go past them. I'm like, "Oh, I'll plant them next year." I have, like, 2 full bags of a variety of plants that don't go anywhere because I keep forgetting to plant them. Like, I'll remember someday.
Yeah. And then we went to, and which of course while we were at Home Depot, we ran into Cody's cousins that we always run into. So that was fun. She was asking me about my shower, and everybody's kind of like, "How are you feeling?" And I'm like, "Hmm, are you ready? Are you? You're just unbothered, aren't you?" I said, "Mm-hmm, very much so." Like,
Like,
we
at
went to
least
Walmart
today.
today because, like, Cody needed stuff. I needed to go ahead and get the drift stuff so we could start washing the baby's clothes and all the things and just doing all the things to get ready because I don't want to spend the last month of my pregnancy being ready. The only things I want to have to wash is stuff I get from my shower.
Yeah,
Anything else, I don't want to have to wash. I don't have to clean. I don't want to have to put together. Like, this is it. And the only things we'll have to put together is the crib. Because the changing table was made, put together. It's real wood.
nice.
And it has drawers, it has a cabinet and space and stuff like that in it. And it has a little spot on the side where I could put me a little basket to put like a couple of diapers, a couple packs of wipes, cream, everything right there so I can just grab it and go when I get ready to
Yeah,
change. Because that's what I wanted. I wanted something that was going to be convenient and was going to be time saving. So that's what I did. And then what else? I got everything washed and the last load is drying as we speak.
fantastic.
Things that things that needed to be dried and hung up, they are being dried and hung up as I went. I've been making lists of things like, oh, we need to get hangers. Like, if we don't get any at the shower, that's something we need to get. And then when I got home, because I had been washing my clothes all weekend, I was like, well, we really need to, I need to go ahead and get my outfits ready for this week because I just washed and dry clothes. So, like, everything's ready. So I went ahead, put out everything I'm gonna wear this week so I don't have to worry about it. Monday and Tuesdays together, Wednesday and Thursdays together because I'm off on Friday.
Nice.
So that's done. All of my clothes are put up, put away. The bedroom is clean. We cleaned up the living room. We cleaned up um the den. I got to finish projects today. Yeah, so today we got a lot done today.
Good. What a productive day. I have officially finished my last tiny turtle.
Nice.
I have a bouquet. Um, Catching up in the
Mm-hmm.
chat a little bit. Hi, Brito.
Hello.
And um, Ben Ryan says you girls should start a tutorial channel together, like do a challenge every day. That's a lot of editing.
I have enough time coming up with challenges on my own. I don't need a daily challenge.
Right, right.
Like, this is the last week before I hit third trimester. Like, no, no, thank you.
And I have a couple tutorials on my channel, but not many. I want at some point to focus on that, and I just have not. We're in market prep mode, guys. It's a never ending thing of market prep.
Oh, girls, in the chat, that reminds me. Why she brought that up. I am taking over the challenges for the next month. I think we need a break from doing like week what we were doing because it just seemed like repetitiveness. So we'll continue what we're doing for April. I've got 3 challenges picked out for April. I'm putting them in order. Next week's challenge is an Easter challenge / spring challenge. So you are to pick 3 patterns. They can all be by the same person, or they can be from different people. But the thing is to find a pattern, and if you like it, your goal is to share it in the Discord. It doesn't matter if you know, like if you pick a Malamako one. It doesn't matter. Share it in the Discord. Share the pattern, share the love, share the designers. It doesn't matter if it's paid or if it's free, because we're always looking for patterns, and not all of us all have the patterns.
That's true.
And then that way, we are getting some activity going in the Discord. Also, if you have done the 24-hour challenge, you need to be sending me what all you made, like any statistics, anything you like, pictures that you have taken of things that you have made, like just a group picture or whatever, because I'm gonna talk about it in a little video. Do that in a separate video. And then and kind of tag everybody, do a community thing. I think that would be really cool. And it's something Kat can share on her Patreon. That way everybody can view it and watch it and see what we are trying to do. Because, you know, there are a lot of different groups out there doing their challenges and stuff. But we're picking challenges that are a little bit different right now. And that's my goal, is to have things that are different. Gotta pause my timer. Okay, take the knot out of this. I hate when I get a knot. So, but yes, so if you did the challenge from this week or last week, please send me pictures. Or like share them in the Discord and tag me. Actually tag me. Just because you posted in there does not mean I'm going to see it.
You know what? I need to actually like take pictures of all the things. I was hoping that I could do screen grabs. It did not work. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Happy early birthday, Kylie.
Yes.
She's crocheting a green turtle and wants to know what we are crocheting. I am done with tiny turtles. Now I'm going to crochet little puppies, I think.
Yes. I am making a gator right now. So.
Alyssa says I only got 2 hours into the challenge, so I'm going to try and get it done this week before Thursday. Yay! Good job. Go you. You got this.
Yeah, that's why I'm picking easier challenges that y'all can incorporate into your 24-hour challenge if you're still working on it. I am under 10 hours at this point, so my goal is to be done by Tuesday. So, but so.
And if you didn't see it yet,
just remember.
Sorry.
What?
I was going to say, if you haven't seen it yet, I finished with mine and the video is out.
And then I think I'm going to challenge everybody to find an insect pattern to make that is not a bee. Or it cannot be like, I'm working on that one. That one may not come this month. That may come in a future one. But the thing is with these challenges that I'm creating, so get that look off your face over there.
Oh no, I'm just listening.
Oh, okay. So like, you have a look. I'm like, but I can only see like half your face.
I'm just listening.
Yeah, like I
intently.
saw one eyebrow up. I was like, wait, get that look off your face. Butterflies get count. Th- I'm gonna get in touch with Bobble Stitch Queen here on YouTube and on Instagram. She shared a snail pattern that has a removable shell,
I've seen
and
that.
I think that would be fun. So I am gonna find that pattern to have. The goal for that challenge is, though, is that I'm gonna have a few patterns to share. They're free for y'all to try. And of course, I
Okay.
will list some creators who have paid patterns. So if you have those work.
So like the snail
Um,
council counts.
yes, the snail council does count. Yes, because it's an insect. Any insect pattern, doesn't matter if it's fruit themed, or fidget themed or whatever. There are so many insect patterns out there, but I'm just thinking of, okay, what's something to like new? What's new? What have I not seen people doing? What are the
Right.
groups not doing? So that's the goal. But I am gonna say I have the next two challenges already picked out. I just don't know which one. I want to say I want to do Easter first and go ahead and do spring, because a lot of us are in that spring mode right now. I'm not yet, but I also don't make a lot of spring things. The only thing I make spring wise is bees. But that's just me. I'm I'm the oddball.
I've done,
I don't make
I've done
spring
these.
things. I don't make bunnies. I mean, I have been on a duck kick, I will say that much. But that's not
That
something it's not something I typically do.
that being said, I have a bunny pattern that maybe I could send out as a freebie to Discord members for a challenge like that. It's
Yeah, I
a
think I'm
tape
gonna do
pattern.
that. Yeah, because I think I'm gonna do that because Easter's coming up this next weekend anyways. Also,
Mhm.
that reminds me, I don't know if Kat's gonna go live on Easter Sunday. I will not be here.
I don't know yet.
Yeah, Cody's cousins were like, "Hey, what are y'all doing Sunday?" And I was like, "Nothing that I know of." And she was like, "Y'all want to come over?" And I was like, "Okay, yeah, sure." So,
Right.
which I figured we would go eat with somebody that day. So, but yeah, so if any of the girls that are watching that want to take my spot next Sunday if Kat goes live, just shoot her a message.
So on the topic of bug patterns, has anybody seen this?
I have seen that.
I think
Like I
just so that I
said,
don't forget, must send it.
okay. Um, and like I said, in Jen's Crafty Creations, I like her ladybug. Diddy's Plushies has a ladybug pattern. But there's just a few of them out there. But I think that's probably gonna be mid-April. Because the other East besides the Easter challenge I have a challenge where you have to pick 3 designers. And in this one you have to post. It's a mandatory. It's not a you can't not post a picture of something. But it
Okay.
has to be 3 different designers and it has to be a different type of pattern. So, like for me, for instance, if I wanted to do Mom Stitch Eddie, April, and Stacy, just because they're the ones I have a lot of patterns from, I could do
Mhm.
the dragon from Mom Stitch Eddie. Then we could do I could do the cat from April, and then I could do the cow from Stacy. And make those 3 things, post the reel, and you're done for the week.
Okay.
So, but they can be free patterns, free, small, tiny little things.
There are so
You
many
know?
free patterns on Instagram. So many.
You just have to pick 3 different people, pick 3 different and pick a different, so it can't be the same animal is what I'm saying, or the same bug, or the same, like, whatever. It has to be 3 different ones, like a cow, a pig, a dog, a whale, a shark, a dolphin. Like, they're all still sea animals, but they're all a different sea animal. So it has to
Mhm.
be stuff like that. We will be crocheting. I'm just going over challenge ideas. So Kat, if you want to start working on some Canva stuff tomorrow, if you get free time for those 2, for Easter and for the 3 creators, I'll send you the rules.
Yeah, you send me the rules, I can do the poster.
Yeah, and then that works. It's just easier for you to do the poster and keep it in the business chat because you just have the Canva Pro. So, and I don't. So. But yeah, so y'all in the Discord be looking out. We are going to be doing some fun things. I've got lots of fun things coming up. Because I don't have a market until May, and then like I'm gonna be off the entire summer. Because I found out my FMLA does not have to start until I go back the next school year. So
Yes.
during the summer, it does not count because we're technically already off. So I told my boss that, and he was like, I don't know if I like that because then that means you don't have to come back until like November. And I
Well,
was like, and technically it's going to be longer than that because I counted 12 weeks when I give birth. But that's not really the case. So it's from July 13th until then. So it's actually going into November before I actually have to come back. Because they don't count the fall break either.
that's
So,
that's so
yeah.
exciting.
I know I was reading all the rules and I was like, wait, paid holidays and stuff? Like, doesn't count? Like, they don't count towards my time? Like, what? Okay, yep. I
Yep.
probably wouldn't do that though. I would probably save a couple weeks in case, like, because I know, like, once I go back, flu season typically hits. So,
Yeah.
you know, just to have a couple days here and there to
hmm
have. But
Um, Mother Earth, I just wanted to address, you said, I wish I could share a photo. I started a blanket, hand knitting or hand crocheting, and it turned itself into like a half circle instead of being rectangle. Interesting, for one. For two, if you would like to, you can share a photo into my community on my YouTube channel. Um, Somebody else has figured that out and let me know that that's a possibility. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a thing. So if you want to do that, you are welcome to. Jasmine is crocheting a white and red sweater. Um, Kylie is gonna have her birthday party on Easter with family and friends. And Alyssa says, I'm trying to get these horses done, but I stopped for now. I just have to do 6 more heads and 2 bodies, but that is April 11th's plan. That is one heck of, like, that's, mm. When you say I just have to do 6 more heads, there's no just about that. Like, that's a lot to do. Hi, Emily. Emily says, I'm going on a trip, but I don't know what to crochet. Um, well, it depends on what you like to crochet, is the big thing. I just went and visited Haley, and I actually had a game plan of what I wanted to make, so I made sure to bring the right colors. So I wanted to make booty frogs and gators, so I had greens for both of those. I wanted to make possums, so I had my gray, black, white, and pink. I wanted to make sharks, so I had more gray. Um, And then I used my pink to make pigs. And, just like that. You find whatever it is that you're thinking about making. Okay, so no amigurumi. Cool. So are you wanting to make a wearable then? Or do you make more decor stuff? So it's just kind of narrowing down what it is that you want to make and then make sure that you bring your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Alyssa says, I was only going to do 2 of each color, but I went a little overboard, over and above, and did 5 brown, 5 black, and 5 white. There is no little overboard in that sentence. Alyssa. All right. Emily says she likes hats. So honestly, go dig in your yarn stash and pick well, how long is your trip? That's another question. And how fast can you make a hat? Because for me, I mean, I can dip out a hat like once a day if I really want to. And they typically take 1 skein if it's worsted weight. A week and a day. Oh, I thought we took care of that word. Um, anyways,
Mm-hmm.
are you saying that your trip is about a week and a day long, or that it takes you about a week and a day to crochet a hat?
I'm really hoping I get picked to do that pattern test for that dino blanket.
That looks so cute. I saw that and I
Yeah,
was like, oh.
yeah, because and then like I sent her a message after, because she actually responded to my message. Yeah, like I want to do a neutral color blanket and then do like a rainbow of dinos. And that's what
Mm-hmm.
I had commented. She said, "Oh, a rainbow of dinos would be really cool." And I was like, "You're the first person that's actually responded to a message like that."
Mm-hmm.
Most people are like, "Oh, they just like it or whatever." They don't. She actually responded, and I said, "The only reason why I applied for your pattern test is because I'm due with my first, and it's gonna be a boy." And she was like, "Oh my gosh, when are you due? Congrats!" So I'm hoping that I get picked. I really want to do that pattern test.
Fingers crossed. Oh, did I mess up? I think I messed up. Jasmine, what are you guys making? I'm trying to make a puppy. And this is the first time that I've made this pattern, so I messed up. But it's okay, it's fine.
I'm making a gator. I need to stop and add stuffing in the head.
The pattern that I am using is the Girl Who Knots. We've talked about her a few times recently.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize until just now that that's who the pattern is by. Um, but I want to say I saw Crochet with Sammy or Crochet by Sammy making this puppy. I'm like, oh, it's just so cute and little. Little is the key word.
Yeah.
Like I made the Poggy's Place puppy in the Critterlings pack. It's not my favorite. No shade towards it. I mean, you can only do so much with that kind of room when you're making something itty bitty. But then Green Frog Crochet has some small puppy patterns. But I had more people assume that the little puppy was a groundhog than a dog. Uh, so yeah.
Yeah. But,
You good?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd have to get comfortable. Yeah,
Evidently, I
Tom
did.
said we reached the limit on me getting in his truck. So now if we go places together where we're gonna be getting out multiple places, yeah, you'll have to just you're gonna take my truck because I can't get in your truck no more.
It's
Like
like
it was
you
a
either have
workout.
to lift me up. You can lift me up in there, or we're taking mine.
Yeah. But I just need to get mine clean. I do need to do a good cleaning on it. May do that Friday after Cody gets done fixing the thing on my transmission. We had the part, we just hadn't had time to stop and do it.
Yeah.
Which he was gonna do it this weekend, but then like my dad needed him and his dad. So like he didn't get to help me do it.
Mm-hmm.
So but I mean I have an extra day this week, which is one of his off days, so it works out.
Good
It's just
deal.
annoying. It's just annoying that we had to spend Good Friday doing that.
Yeah. I will not be adding a safety nose in this pattern. I do not have any. No. No. Mess. Wait.
I spent this week watching um people from Stacy's crochet retreat post all their videos.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I watched well, I watched Stacy's one week and then I watched April's this past week and a few others.
I think I watched a couple of Stacy's this past week. Um, just catching up. And I watched Tara's about the retreat. Honestly, there's been so much. I've watched some ghosty shows. I've watched a couple new crocheters. Just trying to find personalities that I like. Um, but also making sure that they're still posting new content, because there's nothing worse than finding a video that somebody posted that you just absolutely love their vibe, and then you end up watching like 2 or 3 videos and go to check out their channel and they haven't posted in a year or 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched the Girl Who Knots newest video this week. I watched it today.
Mhm.
I like her. She's upbeat to a certain degree, but she has a laid back lifestyle. So that's what I like. Like realistically, she doesn't get a whole lot done some days, and I feel like we really don't see that for a lot of people.
It's just the
And
head.
yeah. So she did find a mini Diglett pattern. It's
Mhm.
free on Instagram, and I'm gonna have to go find that one. I wrote it down to go find for later. Because I want a mini Diglett pattern.
Yeah, I honestly I might have it saved. I feel like I have one in my saved file as well.
Um, but yeah, so I want to find that just to add to the Pokemon. And after I do the skater, I might switch to doing a Pokemon. I'm feeling the itch to need to do something else.
Right? They're like, I ain't feeling Pokemon right now.
No, I'm not feeling gators and frogs right now.
That's what I meant to say. The wrong word fell out of my mouth.
Yeah. But no, I've got a few from the Beckmade Studios that I've been wanting to make, and I just need to do it
Mm-hmm.
at this point. Hmm.
Maybe the chocolate brown one was not the best first choice for me to make.
Yeah, I don't. Nothing wrong with the pattern yet, but I'm just not a fan of that color for a dog. That's just me.
What
Nothing
I'm
against
what I'm
what.
thinking about is like a chocolate lab.
Yeah.
Like a realist up here anyways, a lab or a lab mix is the most common dog.
Mhm.
So it would make more sense that I focus on, chocolate lab, black lab, yellow lab, lighter chocolate lab. Yeah. Solids, because it's so hard to get multicolored dogs right without a million color changes. And I don't wanna. Anthony
Mhm.
says, "How long have you been doing that?" How long have I been crocheting this one tiny dog? 15 minutes, probably ish. But crocheting in general, 21 years.
Yes, but
Alyssa,
I want to make. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, Alyssa said about the truck, same here. I took everything out of my truck to clean yesterday, but the cleaning didn't happen. Boo. And then she said, "It's so nice out. The robins are singing and the breeze is nice, but we're to get a snowstorm tonight and all day tomorrow that could be 2 to 4 inches. Disgusting." Yeah.
Mm-mm. But no, I just need to make. The girl who knots really was like, she made the diglets, and I was like, okay. And then hearing her say, appa, is very funny to hear. So, she had a little appa pattern she was making, and I was like, I need to make those. Cause like I'm feeling the character itch. It disappointed me that I can't finish my fire lizard, if you know which one that one is,
I
because the
Yeah.
pattern is not available.
Boo.
And I don't know when it's coming back, and it just irritates me. So,
That is very irritating.
and I know she can't help it, but still, it's just like, ugh.
Don't mind me focus deeply on this pattern.
Yeah, I'm trying to crochet. Hello, Bama boy.
Hello. I'm making a puppy dog for the first time. So, yeah. You're trying to die on me, tablet. I need you still.
Well, I have everything plugged in. So
Well, it's at 28%. I have time to plug it in. I'm just not going to put this down just yet. And my phone is plugged in because, like, right when we started talking about, being ready to go live, my battery thing decided to say, "Hey, I'm gonna die."
yeah.
Like, well, love that. Hello, Deidre.
Hello.
Sorry. Oh, am I on the last row? Dang, okay.
Hey, it's gonna be tiny.
And I know it wasn't all that big. I guess, expected it to be a little bit bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Bama wants to know when you're due, basically.
I'm due at the end of June. I'll be hitting third trimester next week. Well, technically Thursday, but that's at the end of the week. So
Look at the tiny doggy.
mm-hmm.
It's just a little. Its ears
But
are just kind of funny. Maybe like that. That's slightly better.
yeah. How much you gonna charge for that? I was thinking 12.
I was thinking 12, but I think 13 because
Okay.
jellyfish my jellyfish was the only thing that was 12, but I guess now my turtles are going to be 12. But I'm bumped the jellyfish up to 13 because they're just the same um effort time wise. Yes. Not too long.
Yeah.
Santa says, wow, not too long. My son's birthday is in May. The little man is youngest. Thank you, Alyssa.
Yes. I know.
I
I'm excited.
hmm My brother's birthday is June 30th.
Well, I'm actually hoping we go over a week. Cause then, my best friend and hang on, gotta stop my timer. My best friend and father-in-law's birthday is July 2nd. So that's the day that I would like to have him. But if he comes earlier, I won't be mad. But just, if I could just say if we could go a week over, I won't be mad.
Right?
My friend and I think that's actually pretty funny that that might actually happen.
It would be cute.
Well, her mom would probably roll over in her grave because she did not like me being her friend, but she was okay with the idea of me being her daughter-in-law. Because she thought me and AJ were going to get together, but that was not happening.
just slightly amusing. It's like
Oh yeah, it's
I'm
a
a
whole thing.
I'm a good influence for your son, but a bad influence for your daughter? Hmm,
I don't know.
whatever.
It's just one of those things.
Life has a way of turning out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it would be funny. That's all it would be. It would just be like, karma can still happen. But I loved her mama. Even though she didn't like me, I loved her mama.
Bama, that is very true. See, these funny things, kids seem to have a mind of when they come out. Like, Archer, we were certain that last month that he was not growing anymore. I was not stretching anymore. There was no way that I was gonna make it full term.
Mm-hmm.
They swore up hill and down that I was gonna have him early, like by 2 weeks, not a ton early. Well, sure enough, he came the day before his due date, and he was perfectly fine. He was 7.5 pounds. Um, they were trying to tell me that he was like 6 pounds, that he was super tiny. I'm like, okay. Um, and then Rowan, I evicted that little shit. Straight up. He was causing me pain. I could not walk. I I couldn't do anything. Like, I went to Walmart trying to grocery shop, and he was causing me to have contractions, which does not feel good walking around Walmart trying to grocery shop.
Hi.
Hello. Okay.
Kelly come in and made me mess up pressing my timer thing.
That's all right. Um, so, like, that was part of it, and then, like, I could not get comfortable, and it was a whole thing, and
I can barely hear you.
it does that sometimes. Um, me doing it is not going to fix it. So, I had to, when that happens, just essentially push your home button and then open the YouTube app back up.
Okay, I'll be back.
Okay. Yeah, Bama, I did. I evicted that little shit. He gives me problems every single day. And it started before he was ever born. I could not walk. My He messed up. It wasn't sciatic pain. Let's see. How about now?
Better.
Okay. Like, he wasn't giving me sciatic pain, but there's another muscle that runs along your sciatic nerve called your piriformis, and it's like basically deep, deep, deep in your butt cheek. I found this out later on. And essentially, you can cause irritation to that specific muscle, and it will rub on your sciatic, like inside your butt cheek, like deep down in there, but it doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel like sciatica. It's a whole different thing. And I kid you not, I wasted 6 months at physical therapy. 6 months. They could not tell me what was wrong with me, why I had weakness in my leg, why I couldn't lift my leg to put my pants on, why I was having pain in this specific area, or why it felt this way. I spent 15 minutes on YouTube. Well, okay, I did a Google search first and found, like, Like, oh, okay, piriformis syndrome, interesting. Searched it on YouTube, did 4 exercises that it told me to do, and within a week, I was done with pain, and I have not experienced it since. Physical
Yeah,
therapist.
I actually have that. So on my right side, it's my sciatic. On my left side, it's that. Cause like, I was like, and it's not always the same. Like, I'm never experiencing it at the same time. But
Mhm,
I've noticed that if I sleep on my left side at night, because he's in my right side,
mhm,
then I have that pain. And it just makes me walk funny. So
yeah,
like realistically, all I do is just stretch a little bit, I lean, and I do all the little stretches like I normally do. And it just goes away. But yeah.
yeah,
No. I've dealt with that too. You're not the only one. I just
it
figured it
just
out because I just knew like because of where it was at. It was like middle side of the butt cheek, and I was like, "There's no way that that's my sciatic. Like, there's
no,
no way because it's not my leg or anything like that. It's just those."
'cause I have a link to the video that I watched, I can send it to her if she wants to do it, but some of them, I don't know if she could do it being pregnant, but it's literally 4 exercises. The one is like like when you're on one leg on a step, and you do, like the hip raises and lower things. Like this hip stays the same, and then this hip you have to raise it and lower it,
Why
that
are you
type of
doing all
thing.
that? I've
Right.
I've
There's
already looked it up, so like I already
Yeah,
know. So like when you started talking, I was like, I already know where this is going.
and that is so weird because when my doctors and the physical therapist, multiple of them, could not tell me that that was what was wrong with me, but yet you and I are friends that have never spoke about this before realistically, and you not only are experiencing the same thing, but have already figured it out yourself. Is that not weird? Like, how do we keep doing this? Uh, Either way, it was a shitty thing, and Rowan has always just been a huge pain in my ass, literally. So it got to a point where I was tired of not being able to walk. 'Cause
Mhm.
it got to a point where the pain was so bad that the way that I was walking, it was just burying him deeper and deeper and deeper into my pelvis, and you should not feel like the stuff is stretching out while you are walking through Walmart. Nobody wants to feel that way. It was painful, and it was not great. So, when I went to I think my appointment 2 weeks before I was due, I was like, "Is there any way that we could just, like could we induce?" I'm really uncomfortable at this point. Like, he's ready to roll, he's healthy, like, can we do it? She's like, "You know what? Sure, why not?" Like, and he came perfectly fine, no issues whatsoever. Like, I think I stayed the 3 days because I wanted to, and then we went home. And he's been giving me problems ever since.
If that wasn't a clue, then I don't know what was.
For real. For real.
No, it's okay, baby boy. It's just, I started doing research because I have really bad hormones. So, like, my hormones have been terrible. But now, like, I'm even getting, like, pain here. Yeah. Like, I don't feel it unless I do this
Mhm.
or unless I'm doing something to work that muscle.
Yeah.
So,
That
but
I've
like
got
my
no idea.
elbows don't hurt. Here doesn't hurt. I mean, this is sore because this is sore, but this is more from crocheting than anything else.
Mhm.
Because I've been crocheting a lot here. Fanboy, you say that. Anyways, that caught my attention.
But
Let me tell you
you
something.
would be wrong, Bama. You would be wrong.
Let me tell you something. He's a little shit. Straight up.
He is in fact that bad.
And I haven't, y'all, be honest with you, as much as I've been on the phone with Kat and how much we talk, I still have not met that boy. And I know he would give me a run for my money. And I have dealt with a lot. So, I would
Yeah,
just say, he's a little shit.
he really is. Ugh. And he said this
But,
earlier. Roland is my 12-year-old grandson's name. My oldest daughter named him from some movie. Okay. Being
nice.
Rowan's name is Rowan because of a movie, so. Also, thank you, Alyssa.
Yes.
So do you guys see my shelves over here of all of my whips?
It
It's
just gives me
crazy.
anxiety.
Oh, it gives me anxiety too. So I just don't look at it for the most part.
Okay, well, can you move your computer screen back or your phone or whatever? Thank you. Give me anxiety over here about how many whips you got. I swear I can't watch certain people if I'm sorry. This is not a diss at anybody, but if your room looks cluttered in a video, I cannot watch you. And
Yeah.
I'm not talking about just it being stacked in the background. No, what I'm talking about, you look like you're closed into a corner. Nope, cannot do that. Not. Refuse to do it.
Mine is cleaner than it was.
Well, yours is not actually as bad,
Yeah.
but that's because I
It,
also can't see the floor as well. I can just see your nice yarn stack you've got.
I have open space in the floor behind me.
Yeah, but I'm talking about all that other. I told Cody, I said, what would you do if I brought yarn into the room? He said, not allowed.
Hey, if I had another room to put it, I would.
Yeah.
I would. Um, Jonathan, yes, I did get a haircut a few weeks ago. And every time you see me, it looks a little bit different because of just how it goes realistically. Um, Bama says your whips, WTF. Whips as in work in progress. So that stack of things on my shelves, those are all things that need eyes or embroidery, stuffing, and sewn shut in order to sell. Yay! Um, Alyssa says, LOL, okay, one of my videos I need to edit is an office reset. I wish I had more room in here to do a real office reset.
Hi, Sierra.
Yes, hi. Saw Boss says, what are you creating tonight, ladies? I made this tiny puppy.
I made a gator, but it's over there. So I'm not getting it.
I think I'm gonna make another one, but I'm gonna change it a little bit. Um, yeah. Hang on, we gotta find it again. the patterns that I'm, like, currently working on from my Instagram save list, generally, I have to share them, like, do the repost thing,
Mhm.
or every time you close out of the dang screen, it disappears.
Mhm. Pretty much.
It's annoying.
Well, yeah, I know that much. Mm. Sawboss wants to know what's the most difficult thing you've crocheted. Mm,
I don't know if it would be my, like, graph gands that I've done, or if it would be, like, my wedding dress, my reception dress. Um, especially the dress for me, it was very much like a trial and error of what stitches belong where, crocheting it to size. So a lot of trying things and frogging them, trying things and frogging them. Thank you, Sawboss. And it needs a little nose right here. And the next time I make it, for whatever reason, these like front paws are not in the same row as the bottom paws. So they're like up a little, so it doesn't sit quite right. And I think it would be better if it could sit properly. My dress. Ooh, I think I started it about a month before my wedding, honestly, because I kept putting it off, which definitely sounds like me.
mhm. Very much so.
Yeah. But I think when I did my sister's, hers, I think I finished hers in like 3 days. Granted, she was wearing a 5T at the time.
Mhm.
There's a rather large size difference between 5T and 2X.
Yeah.
Sawboss says, "How about you, Haley?"
My thing that's been the most is probably uh I don't really have anything that's been difficult that I've tried to make. But I guess Bulbasaur would probably be what I would have to say. And that thing took me 12 hours.
That thing was massive,
Oh, but I'm still proud of it today.
as you should be.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm getting hit with heartburn right now. This is no fun.
Yep.
Dang water, I tell ya. I drink water and it gives me heartburn. Hello, Nathalie.
Hello.
Welcome in. What is on your hook right now?
Hmm.
I do have a real snake.
You asked me what I have on my hook right now.
I was more asking the people.
Oh,
Yeah. Napoli is making some Ninja Turtles. Sierra loves reptiles. Yes, I have 2 snacks.
snacks.
Yep, snack. A snack. A snack, a snack. I tried something with the ears, and I don't like it. They're longer.
Mm-mm.
Uh, they just need, like, tacked down. Sierra says, "I've been on a knitting kick, socks, and a garter stitch blanket, but I'm working on a crochet doll design. I just started sketching and making the body recently." That sounds amazing, Sierra.
Mm-hmm.
What am I making? I am making a puppy dog. I'm following a pattern from the girl who not. Those eyes are too far apart. Ones are too close together. Oh well. Yeah, it's just this teeny little puppy pattern. Those are good sellers. What, puppies? This is where we're at. First time I've made the pattern. Clearly, changing it to have longer ears is not the solution. Don't like that. I also think I'm gonna change the little bobble stitch here. I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it so that, like, a dog's muzzle kind of looks like it has 2 things on either side of its nose, but they're not lining up right. So I think I'm gonna switch it up to just be like one large bobble instead.
Mm-hmm.
Nathalie says the one I'm making. Well, that's good to know. I will definitely have to try. Like, this is my first time making them, so we'll see how they do. Sierra says, "I'm usually not a fan of tiny amigurumi, but the quiet eyes really sell it to my heart. That's why I use them, because they're just so cute." It doesn't, it depends fully on like how you position their eyes as to the expression that they're giving, and the amount of people are like, "Oh my gosh, why are they so sad?" Or "Why does he look so angry?" Or "He's so derpy." And it's all like either way. But generally when they ask like, "Oh, why is he so sad?" It's like, "'Cause he doesn't have a home yet." Sold. Done. New business cards coming tomorrow. Whoop whoop. Go Alyssa.
Yay.
Have you shared in the Discord what they're gonna look like? I would love to see. My back is very crunchy today. Alyssa says, "Not yet. I'm gonna make a reel for socials." Okay. Well, I'm excited to see. I got new business cards in too, but they look exactly the same as they have for the last 3 times that I've ordered them. This one's looking way different. It's giving Scooby-Doo when he's scared. Oh, man.
Girl, I'm gonna need you to do something with that.
I'm gonna try to tack it down when we're done. It's like, oh my gosh.
But you know, this
Oh,
is what you get.
trying to fix things.
Yes, always having to do a modification to something.
Hey, usually it works out in my favor.
Exactly, this is what you get.
And I'm gonna make another modification right now.
And if it turns out badly, I don't want to hear.
Oh, well, it's the feet placement. Right, Sierra? Like the color and everything. Alyssa says I'm trying to make a video of all market items that I am purchasing, and they will be a part of that video too. That's awesome. I look forward to that one. Exactly, Sierra. Exactly. This says experimentation is the key to learning how to get exactly what you want.
Yeah, but in her case, it doesn't always work out in her favor. And then, or like, you talk about somebody that does all modifications. Like, she can't just leave the pattern alone.
No, there's always something I can do to make it more me.
And it's just the simple fact that she did not want to sew something on. But I looked at
Nope.
her the other day. I said, you crocheting those things into the shark, I could have sewn it on just as quickly. I do have to give her a hard time. She does stuff that doesn't make sense. Like, either way, you're not saving any time. But here's the thing. You're talking to a girl who needs to experiment you're supposed to learn how to hone in your skills, and this is a girl who refuses to learn how to sew things on correctly.
To be fair,
Just saying.
here, I have spent the years prior to of sewing wearable shit together, sewing blanket shit together, doing all of those finessing details in the early times. So now, like she said about honing skills and whatnot, this is part of that. I'm trying to find a way that it may be more difficult to do, but it is easier for me. Because
Okay, did I say
I've done
blankets? No. Because blankets, sewing things in is different than sewing pieces on the amigurumi. Yes,
depending
it
on the
is.
blanket. Depending on the blankets, dude. I've done a
I'm saying it's
few,
different. It's different. I didn't say it was easier. I said it's different. It
I would say
is.
it
It is
depends.
different.
I would say that it depends on the blanket because I've done blankets that have appliques that you have to sew onto them. Done the Grafghan blankets, done the granny square blankets, done the freaking intricate, stupid different row every time blankets, the Scrapghan blankets, all the blankets. I do not like the blankets. I've done the hats where you have to sew the patches and stuff on. Ugh. At the end of the day, is it easier to crochet or to sew on amigurumi pieces? Probably, because you can just hide the ends on the inside. But I don't wanna. It turns out crooked, or you miss a stitch and then there's a gap, or you don't manage to, like, go over it enough times and someone yanks on a fin, and now there's only one thread of string holding it on there, and they pull it and it snaps, and now the whole thing falls off. Nope. I'm going to find a way to crochet it in to the best of my abilities, and then it will be attached very, 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 very securely. Overcompensating.
Girl, you crochet something in, right, and you don't go back over it with the end, you're still liable to get it torn off. I have had that happen. So, I say this to say this. You are talking to someone that is a sewer, and I'm not talking about sewing like with a hand needle. No, I'm talking about ironing. Well, I also do that, but I also have a sewing machine. I work with fabric. I work with all kinds of things. And now I do amigurumi. There is a reason why some of these people tell you to sew things on. Because you crochet an ear in instead of sewing it on, and the wrong thing, it rip, and it comes out. Because all you got holding that piece together is just those row of stitches. There's nothing there holding them together. So if a kid, like I would say me personally, if it could not withstand me taking it to school, it was poorly made. So that's why I am the way I am about things. Because when you talk about the child that will find a way to destroy it, that was me. Because I loved everything, but I yanked and pulled and tugged on things. Well, no, it's not even sewing with reinforcement. It's just you crochet it in. You legit only have those things sewing it on. Like that row. It's like if you're doing a loaf cat and you're trying to like crochet that tail in instead of sewing it on. I mean, you've only got those 3 or 4 stitches. If it's like a round of 6 or 8 when you close. Sometimes it's a row of 2 stitches, which makes it even worse. Because let me tell you something, if it's floppy without any reinforcement, over time that kid's just gonna go.
Mhm.
Yep. So
I don't know. I'm gonna keep doing it the way that I do it. You keep doing it the way that you do it. If we ever wanna put, like, a test to it, we both can make the exact same thing with our own preferred methods, and then we can hand them to Rowan and see what happens. Just for science. But I know already what Rowan will do to my stuff if I don't do it the way that I do it. So that's granted that's probably a leg up that's cheating. But
mm-mm.
no,
No, you
it's
can't do that. No, you would have to sell it to you. You would have to do it to a kid that you don't have.
that's fair. I only say Rowan because I know that Rowan is a freaking terror to all. We call him the bug destroyer for a reason, right? Like same difference. Granted, he is nice to stuffies now, but he didn't used to be. And we definitely do have at least one stuffy here that RIP. I did not make it, but it yeah. They don't all make it. Anyways. Sierra, sewing does not love me any more than I love sewing. I know that like you can do things embroidery wise with sewing. Like I've figured out how to do eyes, but and I know that there's more like you can make pretty decorative flowers and stuff like that with like cool embroidery, but I just Also, hi Nikki.
See, I don't even count that as sewing.
I was just going off of because Sierra said, I'll give you that. I'm a fan of sewing. Sewing is part of the craft. Sewing loves you. Sewing can give a lot of fun decorative jazz. So that's the decorative jazz part is what kind of made me think about the embroidery aspect.
Yeah, but no, I just
Also, strange change. I don't do scrapbooks. Do you do scrapbooks, Haley?
mm.
Okay, yeah, we do not do scrapbooks. Bama learned how to drive a tractor first thing, like most farm kids, and is watching Marshalls now. Yes, for science. Hello, girl Nikki. You're making flower bookmarks. Nice, nice. Bama says, well, at least you know and kid test your mates. That's all right. Yes. I've definitely learned a time or two that certain yarns don't always work with certain projects. Like, if you're using things with like bobble stitches, uh, don't do it in super chunky yarn or something that has a lot of definition to it because you just get a finger in there and then it pulls up a loop and then you feel like it's ripping and it's the whole thing. My screen keeps pausing. I'm very sorry, Bama. Thank you, funny guy. Hmm. Why? Why did this go away again? Gosh darn it. Did I share it? Of course I did. I had full intentions of doing that and then I didn't. Where, oh, where are you? There you are. Okay. Let's go ahead and repost that. Thank you. Okay. Got it. Got it. So we know that Bama is into watching like Marshalls and Yellowstone and stuff like that. Anybody else watching anything cool right now? Sierra is lurking for a bit while putting pizza rolls in the air fryer to bake. I wish I had enough pizza rolls right now. There's only like 5 in the bag. It's just not enough. Alyssa been binge watching the old Match Game show from the 70s on YouTube. Interesting. Nothing really for TV. Kind of lost interest in Chicago Fire and PD. Fair. Don't know, guys. I have to keep playing with this. I don't like this either.
See, I like the first one you made a whole lot better.
Oh, the first one does look a lot better. I definitely don't like the ears on this one. It's trying to
It's
fly
the whole
away.
thing.
Yeah.
Once you move the front paws up, I mean down, now you have like a whole section of body, and it's just
I do agree with that, but at the same time, like, this isn't working either because it doesn't sit up right. Which that was the whole reason why I was trying it this way, was just to see if it would sit better. But 'cause, I mean, it's not stuff, but it wants to fall forward, which then it looks down. Thank you, funny guy. Realistically, that's how a lot of the guys tend to hang out with us on Sundays. Okay, so no long ears. We do not like the long ear. Noted. Let's try in caramel. Yes, they're just little puppy dogs that I'm working on at the moment. Weirdly enough, this skein of caramel seems a lot fluffier than that skein of chocolate. Bugs Bunny cartoon never gets old, right? Okay. Um, Rowan recently has gotten into Tom and Jerry at a cat and mouse show. My mom introduced him, and he is really loving it. Is this a little Pokemon that you're making?
mm-hmm. It's a pattern I've never done before, so I'm having to focus a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. I just figured I'd ask. From this angle, it looks like a little penguin.
Basically, that's what he is. He's a
Oh,
penguin character, but it's still a Pokemon.
yeah. Right, Bama? Me too. I loved Tom and Jerry. Um, like, kind of all the generations of Tom and Jerry. And I do remember watching Popeye, but not like, I don't remember a lot of it. Hello. Hi.
Love.
Unfortunately, I cannot teach you.
Mm-mm.
Not not really. I mean, I have a couple tutorials on the channel if you wanna check them out, but that's up to you.
Yeah, but it really hurts my soul when I see people make the same ones I make and sell them for less than what I do, and I'm like, oh, because the girl who knots, guess how much she sold her Evie for? Now,
10 or
mind you,
15.
it was 13.
Yeah, and she's Australian, isn't she?
Yes. So I'm like,
Yeah, that's like $6 for us, maybe
yeah,
7.
those diglets she sold were like $10.
Nope. Yeah, Spamma. Let's see. Let's try the single bobble for the nose here. See if I like that any better. You have kids in 3 different generations? Nope, that will not be me.
Mm-mm.
Y, Z, and alpha. Goodness. So, how old is your oldest kid and how old is your youngest kid? I feel like that's gotta be 20-year age gap. Granted, I think oh, I believe technically I'm a millennial. Um, but and my brother's only 2 years younger than me. But my sister, I think, is an alpha. 35 is the oldest daughter and son is 9. That's 20, no, yes? 26-year age gap? That's a bigger gap than me and my sister.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy, crazy. I'm Gen Y. Interesting. I wish that YouTube, like, allowed us to play music. Like, how nice would that be? Like, granted, and I could play music on my computer, but it doesn't come across right.
I do like that she makes these as no sew as possible. Because then I don't
Yes,
have to go back and sew anything on.
would make a huge difference for sure. Okay, put these eyes in before I forget. Right, Bama? Right. Ah, I just lost. Okay, I was gonna say I just lost the back of my eye, which would be a funny thing to hear if you're just coming in. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong stitch. Got it. I do. I have both of the eyes now. For a second, I lost one, or well, the back of it. That's definitely one thing that I've found more difficult um with my nails as I got them done and they're longer now. And so putting on the backs, the eyes is harder than it was.
Yeah, this one's definitely going to have to be priced a little higher.
Is it bigger?
No, it's more detailed.
Okay.
Like, so this one I'm having to come back on and do the cape, and then I'll have to come back on and do the bow tie. So
Mhm.
he just takes a little bit longer than. And for Squirrel with his only like if it was just this cape, it probably wouldn't be a big deal. Like I could still charge 20, but
Mhm.
I'm actually thinking about upping all of them to 25.
Okay.
I mean, or at least doing 22 on some of these.
Yeah.
Because, like, Lapras is 25, and which realistically, Lapras needs to be more. Because she's
Mhm.
just more detailed. It's not continuous rows. Mm. Like, Charmander and Pikachu, I could probably keep those at 20. But like Squirtle really needs to be 22. And if I make
Mhm.
Ash is probably gonna be closer to 30. So
My caramel is
Mhm.
definitely bigger.
Mhm.
Goodness. Hmm. So I ran out of Red Bull 2 days
Hmm.
ago. It's 2 days without it. Makes me very sad. Makes me very sleepy.
You gonna learn to quit running out of it.
Well, I can't always order it when I want to order it either. What was it? There was I don't remember where I went. I went in with the intention of getting it, but they didn't have the right one or it was only available in a box or something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but so I didn't end up getting it.
Well, I guess it's about time to start learning either to make them last longer or start doing without.
Those both sound like terrible plans.
I didn't say they were great plans.
I, I do not like these plans.
To be fair, you don't like half the stuff I say.
You just have a lot of logic that sometimes I don't want to hear. You know, sometimes I just like to live in my blissfully unaware mind.
Well, just saying.
Well, we are starting the fourth puppy,
Nice.
so we'll see. We'll just have to really see how these go at the next event.
I mean, he turned out cute. You're not
Yeah.
looking.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, he turned
Yes.
out cute. So what I think I'm gonna do, because the way I decrease, we're decreasing from 20 to 10. I'm doing a back loop only. So the
Mhm.
front loops are round. I cannot get my hook back into the front loops. So I think I'm gonna have to do the cape before I do before I close up the body. So do the one round and this in the front loop, leave this attached and have to do it. Because
Yeah.
I end up getting messed up somewhere on the cape because of that. So
It doesn't
but
look too bad though.
no. But I mean you can definitely tell who he is. So I also don't have
Uh-huh.
the colors that I really want either for him. Like this is technically too dark. This is a little bit too bright.
Mhm.
But I couldn't have done the pale blue and then done this one, because then it just didn't look right. I don't know. I'm about to get me some blues and stuff for that.
EJ, that sounds really good. Thinking about trying strawberry cinnamon toast crunch.
Gross. I don't like cinnamon toast crunch, so.
Do you have a preferred cereal?
Mm-mm.
Do you like cereal?
Mm-hmm. I just
Okay,
don't
what
ever.
kind of what kind
I don't.
like?
I don't have a preferred. It's what I'm trying to tell you. It all depends on what I'm craving.
Okay, what kinds do you eat?
Fruit Loops. The chocolate chip one. I've eaten Frosted Flakes. Which other one? I've eaten Captain Crunch, the mixed berry. Like I said, but I haven't eaten cereal in years.
Ah, we love cereal around here.
Cody likes cereal too. I
Okay.
just I don't like milk is my biggest thing. It's like I can't tolerate it a whole lot. So I just don't even eat it. Because I
Black
can
is
legit
free.
only have 2 bowls in a week. Because like I can't even drink the milk. It's like I'm wasting milk or I'm wasting cereal.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like either one. So
Yeah.
okay, I gotta pause my timer.
EJ says cinnamon toast crunch was my favorite growing up. Don't even remember the last time I bought cereal, but just saw strawberry cinnamon toast crunch and feel like I have to try it. For science, DJ. Try it for science. We get a lot of the like Special K strawberry cereal or honey bunches of oats,
Mhm.
honey nut Cheerios. We do also do Captain Crunch, um, Lucky Charms, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, uh, Fruit Loops periodically. Fruit Loops and I have a love and hate relationship. Once they made a vodka that's flavored like Fruit Loops, kind of done me in. That was an interesting New Year's. My ex's friends, they were all like big partiers and I was not. So they taught me how to drink so that I didn't taste it, or at least didn't taste the worst of it. And I was very, very, very ill by the end of the night. I do not recommend. I do not.
I have the right color for this one. I think.
Alyssa says if you don't like Chucky Larms, oh my gosh. No, Lucky Charms, are you even human?
I wish I liked Lucky Charms, but it's just too sweet for me.
Yeah, I can see
It
that.
just hurts. It just hurts my teeth.
Mm.
I mean, I did eat it as a kid. Oh, and I used to eat the Tricks, the little round circle fruity one. I did used to eat those at one point too.
Those
But then the
were delicious.
schools kind of ruined it for me because then they went healthy on that, and I was like, no, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Cereal is not healthy. I'm sorry. Yeah, if I could eat Lucky Charms and actually digest milk, y'all, I probably would eat more cereal. But I can't. So because I can't have the milk, I just don't even buy it for me. There's no point. It just
You've
makes me
got
sad.
You gotta try the lactose-free milk, like the whole milk. It
Mm-mm.
tastes exactly like milk, but it doesn't make your belly sick.
But that's also the thing, is that my allergies are so bad, the milk sticks to the back of my throat.
That's
Milk is
fair.
too thick
Yeah.
in general. And it doesn't matter if I drink almond milk or regular milk, lactose milk, any milk. Because technically, the doctors have said I've grown out of my milk allergy. It's not even an allergy anymore. It's just your stomach just can't handle it. So that's what that is that it's not even an allergy at this point. It was, but it's no longer an allergy. So it's just one of those things that just because of the milk and stuff, I don't enjoy it when I eat it anymore.
PJ says Rice Krispies with sugar added on top was popular when I was a kid too. And my brain was thinking like Rice Krispie treats, not Rice Krispie cereal. So it took me a minute to like, what? Ew, why would you put sugar on Rice Krispie treats? That makes more sense when it's just plain Rice Krispie cereal. Same though. We used to eat that. And we were food stamp kids, WIC kids, you know. Uh we definitely have had our fair share of the boring, healthy, sad cereals. And you just put enough sugar on it that it tastes good. And then DJ also said, "I used to eat all the marshmallows out of Lucky Charms right out of the box." Oh, man. Bama says hot chocolate with marshmallows. Yes, that's awesome. Alyssa says, "Yes, DJ, that was my childhood." Bama says homemade Rice Krispies. Also good. Alyssa says, "As long as you make sure to grab the right container and not grab the salt container." No. That's terrible. Yes, don't grab the salt. Ew. Bama wants to know if you know about making homemade treats.
Do what?
Do, do you know about making homemade treats? Like what do you know how to make a homemade treat?
Yeah.
And not just from a box?
Yeah.
Okay.
My
That's he's
mama
just
has.
saying that.
Okay, well, right now, you caught me off guard. I'm looking for a pattern. I know. I know. Like, I saw that he said something, but right now I'm looking for a pattern that I can't find.
Okay. Oh shoot.
And it's making me aggravated that I can't find it when I know I have it in here.
Was it another Pokemon?
Mm-hmm. And some of them have more than one, so I have to read them
Yeah.
and make sure I didn't miss it.
Homemade Rice Krispies fresh out of the oven used to be the best. Are you supposed are you supposed to cook them? Do you mean Rice Krispie treats? Or are you making Rice Krispies? Sugar cookies are the best. Love those. Rice Krispie treats. Why are they in the oven? Okay, granted, I'm not great in the kitchen by at all. But I thought that you heated the marshmallows and put the marshmallows in the Rice Krispies and stirred it up and then put it in a pan and let it cool. Alyssa says I've only ever melted the butter and marshmallows on the stove top to make them. Okay, so my mind is not totally crazy. I swear, DJ is always bringing the most like revolutionary conversations to chat. Sometimes it's cheese, sometimes it's how to make Rice Krispie treats. Oh, okay, DJ. Listen, that's why I was asking. 'Cause I'm like, I mean, I've never made them, so I don't know, but
Okay, that's why I can't find it. Okay, figured it out. No, there was something I didn't do right because I knew I had it. What is this?
I'm glad you found it. I sure hope that dear Christopher made Archer lay down to sleep. Welcome back, Morgan.
Hello.
Okay.
See, because this was one of the ones I was looking for.
It's very washed out. It kind of looks
Yeah.
like Panda.
It's a little odder, but it's one of the
Oh,
characters. Oh. But no, I didn't mean to sound snappish earlier, but if I'm busy looking for something in my tablet, if I'm absorbed, don't ask me a question.
I'm like, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Like I told you, the hormones are like doing their
The
own
hormones are
thing.
bouncing.
Like I was not lying to you the other day. Like I don't do that. Like I told you, like, girl, the hormones are getting worse. Like, so if I've seen, just gonna have to just ignore it. There was a reason, and you know that if I'm absorbed into something, you do not interrupt me.
Okay.
It's like that on a normal day. I just couldn't do this because everybody on
That's
YouTube
true.
don't understand why I do that. It's just, I don't know. I won't be making it.
We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. DJ says, speaking of random stuff, I'm addicted to sourdough bread at the moment. Always just bought white or wheat bread for sandwiches. Where has sourdough been all my life? Are you making sourdough yourself? I could not,
Mm-mm.
but I don't like the taste of sourdough. I'm gonna need my bread to not taste sour. Oh my goodness. It's so sad.
You have plenty of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. What did I do with my brown though? Oh, it's in there. Yeah, I figured I wanted to at least try this pattern because, like, I've been wanting to make some dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but the one that I like is bigger. Like, yeah, we'll give it a try.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel
But
about it.
I did not mean to sound snappish to anybody earlier. It's just I am that person. If I'm absorbed in something I'm doing at work, do not come up behind me, first of all. Don't come up and interrupt me. And thirdly, I will sit there and ignore you. You keep. And
She
so Kat
does.
knows this about me. Like that is like that's my ADD and my OCD like coming together. Like I cannot stand for someone to do it. Like if I'm in the middle of doing something, my coworker comes up to me that I work in the same room with, I have to literally like make myself shut off, or else I'll still be working. She's like, "Did you hear me?" And I'm like, "No, I'm doing something." "Oh, I'm leaving the room." "Okay, go, bye." And then I have to get back into it because like I have told her, I said, "You cannot." If I tell you I'm sitting down to do something, I tell you that so that way you know that I am getting absorbed into what I am doing. I need to get this done. It's on the list of things that have to be done today. It's not something that can be pushed off for tomorrow. It's got to be done today. Don't come interrupt me. But I was that way in school. Like I could not stand for a teacher to come up behind me and just watch me because I will literally put my pencil down and I would sit there. I had one teacher my senior year. Like I literally stopped typing, took an earbud out. I said, "Can I help you?" And it was quiet in the classroom.
Whoop.
And she just looked. I said, "Can't I help you? Do, I mean, I've already shared it with you. Do you just need to take my computer? Here, take it. Go away. You are in my bubble. My bubble. Don't come in my bubble. Like I don't like you. You don't like me. We've already established this. My mom's already done warned you that if you set me off doing things that you know set me off, she's coming for your job. Like, leave me alone. Like, I cannot wait another 2 months till I don't have to see your face anymore. Leave me alone." And she just had to walk away because, like, I could not. Well, I had to explain to Cody the other day. Like, I'm doing the timer in the crochet, and then, like, I have the air conditioner going, I have TV going. He's trying to talk to me 24/7. I told Cody, I said, "Cody, I love you so much." I said, "But if you've ever noticed, I don't talk to you 24/7 when you get home. I don't bug you 24/7 when you get home from work. When I've been at the house by myself all day. I need an hour when I get home to decompress." And like I was like, and it's nothing against you, but like legit let me you do this all the time. Like you cannot just like let me have the TV for an hour and I get home without you talking to me. Like I love you, but when I'm watching my show, let me watch my show. Like I know you hear lots of YouTubers say, "Oh, I just have it in the background." No, no, no. I am legitimately watching these videos for a reason. I would
Yeah.
not turn it on if I did not want to watch it. I need you to just let me be without you, like, talking 24/7 about something I legitimately know nothing about. You talk about people at work, I have no idea who they are. I don't. I just had to explain to him because I was at my wit's end. My anxiety was through the roof. My hormones were doing all the things. I was like, nope, I can't do this anymore. I can't. You're gonna have to stop.
Like there's too much going on at once. Like I'm just gonna need you to woosah. I'm gonna need you to woosah.
Well, for some of y'all who think this is a bit much, if you ever have to live with somebody, you'll understand.
Yeah. Especially if you happen to be particular, which I mean, I know Haley knows that she is. I know that I am. And like, but we're so different in how particular we are. Haley and I could never live together. She would hate me within a week. She would hate me so much. But then at the same time, like at home, I remember the early living with Chris, and I would get upset having to ask him to do something all the time. And then I would be hurt by it because it's like, you're not hearing me. Like, this is a big deal to me. Listen, depending on the day, DJ, Haley is actually a very nice person. Right now, Ryan just doesn't like many people. He's a little selective. No,
You probably
I
haven't been here in the early YouTubes and stuff. Like, we're just now getting into the point where we can get on YouTube Live and someone has not thrown advice at me. No one has thrown up anything to do with, like, how you're supposed to, like, raising kids or anything like that for a while of my pregnancy. That's what it was like. And I've really had to take a step back. I'm just like, I'm such an unbothered person when it comes to this pregnancy. Like, I float with the feelings, I float with how they do it. But like I said, I am that person that has severe anxiety. I have, um, we are going to see if it, gets better with after have Ryan or not. But I actually do not hate anybody. Even if I don't like you, I can still sit in the room with you. It's just more the fact that, like, I am such, like, after Cat leaves my house for a week, it takes me a week to get myself back together at home. So when I get home, I'm like, "Oh, there's nobody here. There's nobody I have to tend to." Like, you can ask Cat, I make a great host. But once you leave, like,
Yeah, and I'm the same way. Like, we have the best time together, but then the same thing, once I get home, I need a few days to just decompress because my social battery is just dead. And mm,
yeah. But no, I don't hate anybody. But, like, legitimately, I have to be so professional and such, like, with my job and stuff that, once you see, like, me wholly in my space, you're like, "Oh, wow. What happened to this other side?" And the kids that I teach wouldn't know that side. So, I mean, it's just, it's like they say, don't go digging into a teacher's background because you never know what you might find. There's a reason why they tell you that. But no, like,
No, we like Haley very much around here. You
that.
well, something that you touched on in the beginning is like if you are somebody who has started watching since Haley became pregnant, there's just a little bit of a personality shift from like pre-pregnancy to during pregnancy. Nobody feels comfortable during pregnancy. Nobody. If anybody led you to believe that, they're a liar. Um, I can promise that although she may be having better days, there's been a lot of really crappy feeling days. So if you want to see a different side that maybe you're not seeing now to better understand, like watch some of the earlier lives. You know, becoming a mom, it changes a person, usually for the better. And there's a lot of growing that happens with that. So, um, Alyssa says, "What are some top colors for spiders that sell? Making my spider pattern and want to do something other than dark gray and black." Asking anybody but me is a great idea, Alyssa, because I only make my spiders in normal colors.
I'm about to be very aggravated. Get ready to make this pattern, and it's missing a page. Which is
Oh,
probably just like a miss error,
uh-huh.
but still.
Who is it? It's still one of the Pokemon?
Yeah. Yep, it's the one I wanted to make too.
Oh.
You know what? That's okay, because I really need to be getting ready to go to bed anyways. I
Yeah, it's
will shoot
10:30.
her. I'll shoot her a message tomorrow.
Like, I would really love to make this pattern, but I'm missing a page of it. I yeah, I don't know what's happening in the chat at the moment. Asthma,
Okay.
Asthma Curie, doing some weird
But
thing.
I did make Piplup, and I did make a Gale.
Hang on. I'm almost done. I
Do this
probably
all
have like
from
12 stitches.
I know, but like I need to go. I'm already over on time.
With its big gaping hole. Thank you.
You it's not like you haven't made something tonight to show.
I'm trying.
Normally, I'm waiting for you to actually finish one thing to have something to show.
This is fair. I'm only teasing. Okay. Okay.
All right, guys. But yeah, the baby is telling me it's time for bed. So thank y'all for joining in this live. Like I said, if Kat goes live next Sunday, she will be without me. So I've told one of the other girls to take my night next Sunday because I'm not gonna be here. But
Yeah, I don't
anyways,
know. I don't know if I will be or not. So
I'll probably be inactive for Easter weekend because we're going to be doing stuff Friday and then Sunday. So Saturday, I'm probably going to be a little inactive.
yeah. Well, enjoy it, dude.
Yes. But good night,
Enjoy.
all.
Good night. Get all the sleep.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna hang for a few more minutes. I just want to finish this dog. What am I doing? I don't even know. Okay, I got it. Figured it out. We got this. Oh, I should probably put the eyes in this before, like, closing it up, huh? Why are you guys leaving? Why are you leaving me? Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you. I don't know if I like this placement of this eye. Maybe. Sure. Okay, this little puppy dog kind of looks like a sheep. Hand just popped. Okay. So, well, his eyes are crooked. This is what I get for saying, "Oh well." Oh man. Send help. Does anybody want to finish my whips for me? Hmm? There's so many of them. Maybe that's something I need to actually do, like on Wednesday. It depends, Alyssa. How many whips do you have? And how much sewing is required? Too many. Same. Same. Okay, this puppy looks like a sheep. Straight up. With crooked eyes. Man. Bark, bark. Woof, woof. Okay. Right? He does. He looks like a little sheep. It's like a cream. Can't really see it. It's burnout speckle in the color cream. So, like, I don't know if you can see it, but it's definitely very speckly. But I don't know. I don't know. Where are all the party people at? If you're still watching, check in. Where are you? Wherefore art thou, party people? And by party people, I mean the fiber people, the friends. Where are you? Right. like the Discord girls. I mean, some of our guys who typically hang out with us. Right. Discord girls, where are you? Unless you're asking me, where am I? And well, I'm at home. Marco. The big old gap. Keep knocking it out there, Alyssa. You just keep going. Ah, man. Yet clearly you were not allowed to make a video on this one. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. Okay. All right. So we got these. I wonder how our girls' markets went today and well, yesterday. Granted, I know Danielle had said that hers was not super great, which is so frustrating. And I think Kathy's was a one day and done yesterday and went well. So I wonder how Lisa's doing. She's probably exhausted. I wonder if I try to do the muzzle a different way, if it will work out any better. Goodness gracious. She said in the everyday that she was playing games tonight and not crochet, but I don't think she said anything about the market. Well, Lisa, that was that you, Alyssa? No? Who tagged me? Oh, Alyssa tagged me. Oh, yay! Danielle did 4 cappies. Uh-huh. It was Alyssa. I see that. Yeah, I understand that. I do. I was kind of afraid to put on my black leggings today because all the yarn fluff right now is insane. It's just, uh, it is above and beyond the amount that should be there. Man, the people are not peopling tonight. Good. I don't know what exactly has happened with our lives that has changed so much. Like, we were capping, 50 likes on the regular, all these new people hanging out, subscribing, all the things. And now, like, we're lucky to have 10 people throughout the whole thing and 12 likes. It's just, eh, eh, a really big muzzle. Yeah, I know. I saw that. Granted, I think, the unsubscribed are probably with the inconsistency of the videos, but it's made a big difference because I have not been posting short for the last like 2 months probably. Ugh. But like we were averaging out having, 10 subscribers every live and now not so much. And it's like, what happened? Uh, breathe. That's all right. We'll figure it out. We'll get there. I'm sure that we have not hidden all of the people from the channel. That would be funny though, wouldn't it? Honestly, I need to look to see if YouTube did some form of an update and change things a bit, because maybe that's part of it, you know? Free. Right. See, and honestly, I kind of miss the chaos of the comments before. It was fun, but I know, I know. I wanted to hop in today, but the kids were just being a lot today. They were frustrating me. Yeah, and unfortunately, we missed our freaking monthly Tuesday this month. I don't exactly understand what happened, but somehow we missed it. So that's great also. I would have if it didn't take me and my mom all day to color each other's hair. Yeah. All right. Girly and 2 other people. I am finishing up my last doggy for the night. I probably should have put eyes in it. I may do that first, but I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. I know it's 20 minutes early, but yeah. Uh-huh. It's tonight's just not doing it, you know? You know? So I think I may go watch, a spooky show because I've been really loving my spooky shows. Using the same? I think so. I think so. Good night, Nikki. Thank you for still being here. Melissa says, have a good night. I'm going to keep working on the challenge for a bit longer and then go to bed. Yeah, I will probably go to bed. Uh, well, I guess probably by midnight, so about another hour. But I'm going to watch some spooky shows first. Does anybody watch some spooky YouTube channels? If so, do you have any recommendation? What in the crap is this? Guys, my eye just broke off of the damn peg. What is this? Some crap? This is some crap. I mean, I guess it works because it didn't want to be in the right spot anyways, but still, could we not? Get in there, dang it. It's annoying. It's annoying. Okay. There. I don't think that this muzzle is the vibe either. I just don't know. This one's crooked. These two are eh. I do think that the original one is still probably my favorite, but like the other yarns aren't working out either. I don't know. Here we are. I will probably finish out with some black ones. But 6 puppies done tonight, guys. And 13 tiny turtles were finished earlier, which kind of bugs me. I want to make 2 more. Anyways, I'm going to say goodnight, and I will catch you guys probably on Wednesday. Bye. Don't forget to watch my video.